With the release of a new music video showcasing Super Nintendo World, we thought it would be a great time to put together a video to talk about everything you need to know about Super Nintendo World. Nintendo announced a partnership with Universal Parks & Resorts in May 2015. The same month it revealed that the company had turned a profit for the first time in 4 years. It also came at a time when Nintendo announced its partnership with DNA to develop mobile games using Nintendo's most famous intellectual properties. These two moves were strategic pivots from the company to branch beyond console gaming and leverage their most important assets, Nintendo's characters. Universal executive Tom Schroeder said in a press release that the immersive experiences will include major attractions at Universal's theme parks and will feature Nintendo's most famous characters and games. The first of 4 parks being planned will be located in Universal Studios Japan in Osaka. Construction officially began June 2017 and was announced with a groundbreaking ceremony. The goal was to have that park completed by 2020 when the Olympics will be held in Tokyo between July 24th and August 9th. Now in December 2016, Nintendo released the first concept image of the park and revealed its official name, Super Nintendo World. Though not many details are available, Nintendo is also planning to bring its attractions to all 4 Universal Studios locations: Hollywood, California, Orlando, Florida, Japan, and Singapore. In June 2017, Nintendo released the first teaser trailer giving fans a glimpse into what they can expect once the park was finished. There wasn't much official news after this press release, as Nintendo and Universal Studios put their heads down and focused on bringing the park to life. Now, this didn't stop fans from digging up construction images and concept art throughout the years. Early concept images found in June 2017 kept fans excited for the possibilities of what the final park could contain, including a 3D rendering of Peach and Bowser's castle, a moving track ride for Mario Kart where guests would wear augmented reality glasses, concept art for Donkey Kong including a coaster, and an area based on the Legend of Zelda series, which we now know is not part of current plans. Throughout the years, more details began to trickle out as construction was underway, such as concept images of a possible layout. Visitors enter the park by using a warp pipe through Peach's castle. Over here are some play areas filled with interactive question mark blocks. This Toad House is rumored to be a cafe. Now, the park is also set to have a multiplayer interactive gaming area, though not many details are available for that just yet. But what we're thinking is probably just filled with Nintendo Switches, and maybe you can even possibly pick up new games inside of that area. Now, in the background, you can see Bowser's Castle, which houses the Mario Kart ride itself. The attraction is on the ground floor, while the upper level is where racers will queue up. This area right here is a character stage for potential hourly shows, and as you can see, a lot of elements around the park are taken from Super Mario 3D Land, including these binoculars, which double as real-life augmented reality viewers, though we currently do not have info in terms of what exactly you can expect to see once you look through them. And this right here is the entrance to Yoshi's Adventure and its accompanying ride. Now in September 2019, Universal Parks & Resorts Chairman and CEO Tom Williams confirmed that the park would be a completely separate area with its own food and merchandise. Now the first phase would have 2 rides, Super Mario Kart and Yoshi's Adventure, and would have Bowser Elements and Princess Peach's Castle, which sounds pretty close to the concept image that we just saw. He also revealed that park goers will have a magnetic wristband that would allow them to interact with the park, play with various games, keep score, and even transfer data to their Nintendo Switch. One ride that was confirmed to be open at launch was Yoshi's Adventure. Right here is an image of an early concept of what the ride looks like, next to patent images for what the seat will be that you will sit in, or the actual Yoshi that you will ride. Now the second ride confirmed to be open at launch is Super Mario Kart. The following details about this ride are just rumors, as none of them have been officially confirmed. Now the ride will feature 2 tracks that run side by side so visitors can feel like they are racing the other kart. Riders will pass through several different settings throughout the ride, all based on tracks from the series, including the infamous Rainbow Road. Now, the exterior facade will be themed like Bowser's Castle and will include a mechanics-themed gift shop. Now, once you enter the queue, you will be inside a large castle hall with a stairwell that branches in a few directions, including a main standby line, an express line, and possibly even a single rider line. The queue will feature different areas of Bowser's Castle, including a portrait gallery, a library, courtyard, and more. There will also be a training area with trophy displays where riders will learn how to use the AR goggles. Each car holds 4 passengers, 2 in the front and 2 in the back, as seen in the recently released music video. Different scenes racers will pass through include a dungeon pit, a start line including the classic light and buzzer sounds, canyon, piranha plant pipeline, dolphin show's underwater area, a whirlpool that brings racers out of the water, twisted mansion filled with spooky antiques and chandeliers, cloud top outfitted with rotating propellers, grumble volcano, lava, Rainbow Road, the finish line, and finally Victory Lane, where you can compare your scores against the other car to see who came in first. Though we don't have concrete details, rumors suggest that racers can pick up items along the way and toss them at the other cart using the AR functionality. Now, the third ride planned is a Donkey Kong coaster based on the game's signature minecart levels, though it seems like this will not be ready by the time the park opens this year. Now, this week saw the release of a music video as Nintendo and Universal Studios held a press event revealing more details as the summer 2020 opening date of Super Nintendo World is right around the corner. They revealed the final look of the power-up bands visitors can use to interact with the park, and a smartphone app was also announced that connects directly to the band. Now, the app serves as an interactive map and will keep track of collectible items. Guests can obtain items such as character stamps by achieving various goals. Coins are allocated for each stamp, with the total number of coins earned by each guest ranked with all other guests in the park, making the entire experience feel like competing for a high score in a video game. Now, there are all kinds of ways to earn coins throughout the park, and guests can keep score using the app and compete against each other. One way to collect coins is by hitting question mark blocks littered throughout the park. Now, in addition, key challenges will be featured throughout the area. By collecting a certain number of digital keys, guests can cooperate with other guests who also have keys to unlock additional gameplay opportunities, including boss battles against various characters. Now, in order to participate in these additional activities, visitors will need the power-up band, which is not included in the price of admission. The bands are optional and must be purchased once inside the park, but after hearing everything they can do, I can't imagine anyone visiting the park and not purchasing one, especially since it makes for a great souvenir to take home. Switch connectivity with the bands will not be available once the park opens, but they are not ruling out this feature for the future. A large-scale promotional event was also announced for New York City taking place next month, February 2020, though further details were not provided. Universal also confirmed that while the park is based on Mario's world, the companies are not ruling out future expansions into other franchises. Universal spent about $256 million to build the Wizarding World of Harry Potter at Universal Orlando, and Japanese publication Sankei reports that the cost of Super Nintendo World doubles that, with a grand total of around $545 million, making it the most Universal has ever spent on a new park. And it goes to show just how confident they are that this partnership will work out. And now you know everything that there is to know about Super Nintendo World before its grand opening in summer 2020. What are you most excited about? Do you already have travel plans set to visit once it opens? Now that you've seen a bit more of the park, will you be buying your ticket to Osaka? Comment below and let us know. And if you enjoyed this video, please give us a like, subscribe, and leave a comment, as it all helps the channel. Also, be sure to follow Kamp Koji on Twitter and Instagram for future news updates.